Hey there, fellow learners and explorers of the AI and ML realm. Welcome back to our channel, AI and ML 101, Unlocking the Future. If you're enjoying this video and hungry for more mind-blowing insights, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on what's coming next.
What is artificial intelligence, AI? AI refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines. What are the major types of AI? The major types of AI include narrow AI and general AI. Define machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of AI that enables systems to learn from data and improve their performance without explicit programming. What is the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning? Supervised learning involves labeled data, while unsupervised learning works with unlabeled data. What is deep learning? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks to model and understand complex patterns. Explain the concept of reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning involves an agent learning through trial and error based on feedback from its environment. What is natural language processing, NLP? NLP is a field of AI that focuses on the interaction between computers and human language. What are the steps involved in the machine learning pipeline? The machine learning pipeline typically involves data collection, data pre-processing, model training, evaluation, and deployment. What is the bias-variance trade-off in machine learning? The bias-variance trade-off refers to the trade-off between a model's ability to fit training data well, low bias, and its ability to generalize to unseen data, low variance. What is overfitting in machine learning? Overfitting occurs when a model performs extremely well on the training data but fails to generalize to new, unseen data. Explain the term feature selection in machine learning. Feature selection involves identifying the most relevant features or variables to include in a machine learning model. What is the purpose of cross-validation in machine learning? Cross-validation helps assess the performance and generalization ability of a machine learning model by evaluating it on multiple subsets of data. What are the main components of a neural network? The main components of a neural network are input layer, hidden layers, and output layer. What is backpropagation in neural networks? Backpropagation is a technique used to train neural networks by adjusting the weights based on the calculated error during the forward pass. What is the activation function in a neural network? An activation function introduces non-linearity to the output of a neuron in a neural network. Common activation functions include sigmoid, ReLU, and CAN. What is a convolutional neural network, CNN? CNN is a type of neural network designed for processing structured grid-like data, such as images, by using convolutional layers. Explain the term reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is an area of machine learning where an agent learns to make decisions through trial and error, maximizing rewards obtained from its environment. What is the role of Q-learning in reinforcement learning? Q-learning is a model-free algorithm used in reinforcement learning to determine the optimal action selection policy for an agent in a given environment. What is transfer learning in deep learning? Transfer learning involves utilizing pre-trained models on one task and applying them to another related task, often with less training data. What is the purpose of recurrent neural networks, RNNs? RNNs are designed to handle sequential data by retaining information from previous states, making them suitable for tasks such as language modeling and speech recognition. What is the difference between precision and recall? Precision measures the proportion of correctly identified positive instances, while recall measures the proportion of truly positive instances that are correctly identified. What is the F1 score in machine learning? The F1 score is a metric that combines precision and recall to provide a balanced measure of a model's performance. It is the harmonic mean of precision and recall. Explain the concept of feature engineering. Feature engineering involves creating new features or transforming existing features to improve the performance of a machine learning model. What is the purpose of dimensionality reduction? Dimensionality reduction techniques aim to reduce the number of features in a dataset while preserving the essential information, thereby simplifying the model and improving performance. What is the difference between bagging and boosting? Bagging involves training multiple independent models on different subsets of the data, while boosting trains models sequentially, focusing on misclassified instances.
What is the purpose of an autoencoder in deep learning? Autoencoders are neural networks used for unsupervised learning and dimensionality reduction by learning to reconstruct the input data. Explain the term dropout in neural networks. Dropout is a regularization technique in neural networks that randomly ignores a fraction of the neurons during training to reduce overfitting. What is the curse of dimensionality? The curse of dimensionality refers to the difficulties that arise when analyzing and modeling data in high-dimensional spaces, such as increased computational complexity and sparse data. What are generative adversarial networks, GANs? GANs are a class of deep learning models consisting of two networks: an adversarial generator network that generates samples and a discriminator network that tries to distinguish between real and generated samples. What is the purpose of natural language generation, NLG? NLG is a subfield of NLP that focuses on generating human-like language from structured data or other non-linguistic inputs. What are the ethics considerations in AI development? Ethics considerations in AI development involve addressing issues such as bias, privacy, transparency, accountability, and the impact of AI on society. Explain the concept of explainable AI, XAI. XAI refers to the development of AI systems that can explain the decision-making processes in a human-understandable manner, enabling transparency and trust. What is the difference between strong AI and weak AI? Strong AI refers to AI systems with human-level intelligence, while weak AI refers to AI systems that are designed for specific tasks and do not possess general intelligence. What is the role of the Turing test in AI? The Turing test is a test designed to evaluate a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from that of a human. Explain the concept of computer vision. Computer vision involves enabling computers to understand and interpret visual information from images or videos, mimicking human vision capabilities. What is the purpose of the precision recall curve in machine learning? The precision recall curve visualizes the trade-off between precision and recall at different classification thresholds, helping to evaluate a model's performance. What is the difference between rule-based systems and machine learning? Rule-based systems rely on predefined rules and logic, while machine learning systems learn patterns and make predictions based on data. Explain the term hyperparameter tuning in machine learning. Hyperparameter tuning involves selecting the optimal values for the hyperparameters of a machine learning model to maximize its performance. What is the purpose of an attention mechanism in deep learning? An attention mechanism helps deep learning models focus on relevant parts of input data, improving their ability to handle long sequences or complex patterns. What is the difference between regression and classification? Regression predicts continuous numerical values, while classification predicts discrete classes or categories. Explain the concept of data augmentation in deep learning. Data augmentation involves artificially expanding the training dataset by applying transformations such as rotations, flips, and translations to improve the model's generalization. What is the purpose of a confusion matrix in machine learning? A confusion matrix summarizes the performance of a classification model by showing the counts of true positive, true negative, false positive, and false negative predictions. What is the role of unsupervised learning in AI? Unsupervised learning aims to discover patterns, structures, or relationships in data without the need for labeled examples, providing insights and enabling further analysis. What is the difference between a generative model and a discriminative model? A generative model learns the joint probability distribution of input features and labels, while a discriminative model directly learns the decision boundary between different classes. Explain the term Bayesian inference in machine learning. Bayesian inference is a probabilistic approach in machine learning that uses Bayes' theorem to update prior beliefs based on observed evidence and make predictions. What is the purpose of clustering in machine learning? Clustering aims to group similar data points together based on their intrinsic characteristics, enabling data exploration and pattern discovery. What is the role of attention in natural language processing? Attention mechanisms in NLP enable models to focus on relevant words or parts of a sentence, improving performance in tasks such as machine translation and sentiment analysis. What are the limitations of artificial neural networks? Some limitations of artificial neural networks include the need for large amounts of training data, computational complexity, and interpretability challenges. Explain the term ensemble learning in machine learning. Ensemble learning combines predictions from multiple individual models to make a final prediction, often achieving better performance than a single model alone. What is the purpose of a decision tree in machine learning? Decision trees are used for both classification and regression tasks, providing interpretable models that make predictions based on a series of if-else conditions. What is the role of long short-term memory, LSTM, in recurrent neural networks? LSTM is a type of RNN architecture that addresses the vanishing gradient problem and can retain long-term dependencies, making it suitable for tasks involving sequential data. What are the challenges of deploying AI models in production? Challenges of deploying AI models in production include scalability, performance optimization, monitoring, handling real-time data, and ensuring model fairness and robustness.
Thank you so much for joining us today and watching our video on AI and ML Certification Study Guide. We hope you found it informative, inspiring, and helpful in your journey towards certification success. If you enjoyed this video and found value in the knowledge we shared, we kindly ask you to hit that subscribe button below. By subscribing to our channel, you'll become part of our vibrant community of AI and ML enthusiasts, where you'll gain access to more valuable content, study guides, tutorials, and much more. Your support means the world to us, and subscribing is the best way to stay connected and never miss out on our upcoming videos. Plus, it's absolutely free. So, click that subscribe button now and let's continue this incredible AI and ML journey together.